Hey guys, Megan and
Sunshine
here to do a video. I would say an update video. It's not really an update video. I guess you're going to update your project. But we tried to record this last week.
Yeah.
And we had out my ceiling fan on, and all you could hear was the wind. So we have now purchased microphones. Let us know if the sound is okay with the microphones. I'm going to try not to bump it when I move. It's been a calamity of errors trying to get this video done.
Yes.
Anyway, so we will update you.
Sorry.
We've been laughing. We have plenty of blooper footage. Stay to the end and I'll add some of it. But anyway, we are going to update you. We have decided that we're going to start our Nightmare Before Christmas SAL on August the 13th. It is through Story Stitches. If you're interested in joining along with us, I don't have the cover photo of all times. I'll insert what it's going to look like somewhere. It is through Story Stitches. It is a free pattern, but you can buy her a coffee as a thanks for the pattern if you want to. If you want to join in with us, we are going to make a video on the 13th. And during our video, we're going to start it. We decided on the 13th because it worked. Plus, Dark October stitching is the 13th, so that works.
Yes. It's not a Friday.
It's not. So Emily C is all into the eclectic and that kind of stuff, and so she started doing every Friday the 13th. She would stitch on Halloween stuff, and she called it Dark. There was a Friday the 13th in October. So she did a big thing. It was Dark October stitching. So now that she does her Dark October stitching on every the 13th of the month. So
awesome.
So we initially purchased this fabric from 123 Stitch. It was 18 count vintage Stormy Clouds Ada. Fabric is beautiful.
A lot of words.
Just not what we expected it to be. It was a lot wider. Even in this picture, it's coming up grayer than it is in real life.
Yeah.
Like,
it's very light.
If it had been what you're seeing, I would have worked on it. But it's very white with little gray clouds in it. So just know if you go to purchase this, it is a lot. Wait, there it is. That's showing the white, isn't it, back here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very white. And then we instead got Haunted.
This.
By Picture This Plus. There you go. Hold it still.
I'm trying.
And it's 18 count as well. We got it through 123 Stitch. There's this piece. It's coming up a little purple on mine. Hers is more true to color. Stop moving it.
I'm trying to create effects here.
Seasick. Which piece do you want? Do you care? Yours looks darker than mine.
Okay. I like dark.
Do you want the darker one?
Yeah.
Can you see the holes? Okay. That's the only hard part of dark fabric is being able to see the holes.
Yeah, I can.
And then it's also a lot smaller.
I can see.
Okay, I'm not being mean.
I know. I'm sorry. You know how my mind works.
It's dark.
It is dark.
So we will be stitching that. And we've got all the DMC. I purchased the DMC through Michaels.com. I did the online because I had a 35% off your regular order online and free shipping over $50. It told me I had too many items in my cart because I was buying it for both of us. So I had to take out the black and the white thread. I've got a cone. We'll be fine.
It's a cornucopia of colors.
It is. Look, all those colors.
Yes,
beautiful.
It's
got a lot of colors. I'm really excited about this project.
Beautiful.
I think, not saying that we won't work on it other than when we're doing the video, but I think every time we do a video, that's what I'm going to work on until we're done.
Well,
and anytime we stitch together.
And I've only been working on one thing for months now, and I suck. So I'm not getting me right.
She is still a one project stitcher. She's about to be two.
But that'll be my second project.
Show your progress.
But this is what I'm working on at the moment.
So she's working on Sunshine.
So I've got some petals done there.
A little hurricane. It's from the Daily Cross Stitch.
Yeah.
$1 for the pattern. For her, I'm subscribed to the website and I pay like $10 a year to have everything. I'm
cheap, so I just let her buy the stuff for me.
I did buy that for you. No, you paid me for that. And
I did pay. Yeah, I paid you back for that. So,
I am going to. It's another Monopoly prompt. I'm going to work on cinnamon stars. I've got to do 300 stitches on this. A whole 3 stitches. 300 stitches on this. So this is where I am now. We've got to remember to show where we are when we're done. Like, just so we can show how much progress we got. I usually don't get a lot of progress when we do videos. We don't have anything scheduled really to talk about. So
no.
We talked about your trip to Florida the last time. Because you go to Florida every flipping week. She does.
I do not. Last year I didn't get to go to the beach at all due to, family and health circumstances. But this year, well, after this coming week, I will have been to the beach 3 times in 2 months. But
you're going again?
Yeah, I'm leaving Thursday to go to Fort Walton. Anyways, I just got back from Panama City Beach. We stayed at a place called Venture Out, which is like kind of like a tiny, well, I wouldn't say tiny, but it's like a small, like almost like a retirement community type place. There's a lot of like tiny homes in this little community.
So do people live there, or is it just for vacation?
Yes, there are people that live there year round. There's some people that just own places there and they rent them out by the week or whatever. And then they go down there during the summertime. But most of the places inside there have golf carts that go with them. So they have like little streets that are named after like sea creatures. Like we stayed on Marlin Drive, and there's like Squid Lane and Amberjack Road or something. I don't know. There's like a bunch of different streets in there that are named after fish or some sort of nautical thing. But anyways, it's a cool place to stay. It's at the end of Thomas Drive, like right before you go into the St. Andrew State Park. So it's not in the wild parts of Panama City Beach, like Front Beach. Front Beach Road. I can't talk. I'm sorry. So it's not there where like, you're used to all the partying going on, but it's right before you go into St. Andrew State Park, which is a beautiful park, by the way.
We used to always go to Panama,
mm-hmm.
and then we went to Gulf Shores, and I fell in love with Gulf Shores.
Yes, now I do love Gulf Shores. That's where I went last month.
I don't know. I like the beach and the water better in Panama.
Yeah, well, the water was definitely more clear in Panama City Beach than it was at Orange Beach, but I mean, it was still really, really pretty. Either place you go.
But I like the town of Gulf Shores better.
Yes. The town
gets stuck.
Yeah, Orange Beach is more, I don't know, it's like 15 or 20 minutes from Gulf Shores. And there's like not a lot of stuff to do there. There's some good restaurants to eat.
But you're close enough to Orange Beach where they do have.
Well, that's what I was saying. I stayed in Orange Beach, but we're close enough to Panama City. Not Panama City. Good Lord. I can't even keep my beach trips straight.
Because you've been to so many.
Yes. But you're close enough to Gulf Shores to go into town to find stuff to do, because that's where all the, fun places are to go.
We've stayed at both. The first time we stayed at technically Orange Beach. This last time that we went with my in-laws, we stayed Gulf Shores proper. And we rented a humongous beach house. There were 3 brothers and my in-laws, so 4 families. We divided up amongst 4 people, so it was a lot. When you hear the explanation of this house, it was literally like 3 stories, and it had an elevator.
Oh, wow.
And every couple had their own room, and every kid had their own room. And every bedroom had its own bathroom, and It had its own little walkway to the beach.
Yeah.
Could not have, there is no way, because my son Connor was like, "Oh, I like this place." I'm sure you do.
Sure you do, bud.
We won't be here by ourselves, though.
Yeah.
Because even then, it was. So we stayed, I think, 5 nights,
mm-hmm.
and each family paid the same amount, and we paid what we would normally pay if it was just me, Scott, and Connor going to a
right
little 2-bedroom,
little condo,
like a little condo. So, But it's because we broke it up amongst 4 families is why we were able to do that. But it was an amazing place. But this year, my in-laws, and Scott and us, Scott and Connor, are going to Panama because they really want. Scott wanted to do Panama again. They really want to do Panama because they know where stuff is and they feel like there's more to do in Panama. We are staying at the Regency Towers, so it is on Front Beach Road, but it's the other, like it's not in the middle. I think it's more towards it's the opposite end of St. Andrews.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's still on the end.
On the end, yeah. Gotcha.
So you don't get it, not quite as much as you can drive to the other things. I just don't like.
Really, it's the middle part of Panama City Beach that's so busy and crazy.
You know, they've been closing down the beach at night between like Pineapple Willie's and somewhere else.
Yeah.
At like 7 o'clock at night, or 9 o'clock at night, they're closing the beach, the public beach, because it's so bad down there.
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean, there's actually been I hate to say it, but there's been like shootings there the past few years. So,
I read just recently where somebody was arrested where we're staying.
Oh, nice.
But it was because he was being unruly and they just.
Yeah.
And it's not good.
It happens.
But anyway, so we were doing that in October. So
that'll be a good time to go. Yeah. Well, besides the hurricane stuff.
Hopefully
there won't be
any hurricane. We went last year and we got in right after a hurricane, and it wasn't in the area that we were in. It had just kind of come through there, and we found huge shells. Like, I don't know if they got churned up or if it was the area we were in, but they were huge, whole sea shells, like crazy. Like, we found at least one a day. It was amazing.
Cool.
Best sea shells I've ever found.
Seashells.
Apparently I have a problem with sunshine and seashells.
That's okay. But now last month was a girls' trip.
Okay.
And then the trip that I just went on was with my son and a friend of his and another friend of mine. And then this trip coming up for me this weekend is another girls' trip with some people I work with.
She's not invited me to any of these girls' trips. Just saying. I invited her to my love of cross stitch, but did she invite me to her?
Well, she didn't invite me to her beach trips either, so there you go.
What, my one last year?
Or you went to Gatlinburg not too long ago. So there's that.
Good
point. Yeah, you didn't invite me there.
I don't think Gage would have enjoyed it.
Maybe not, but anyway.
Update on the kittens. She has seen the mom cat and one cat, the gray one.
Yes.
Is kind of living under your carport.
In my carport, yes, unfortunately.
And the gray one is one of the ones that's the one that
Connor
meowing.
Basically rescued, yeah.
So there's more, not saying there aren't others, but she's only seen
they may be around somewhere, who knows, but yeah.
But she's only seen the
I actually walked outside the other night and the mama cat was on top of Gage's car, hanging out, just
she's
laying there.
Her home then.
Oh yeah. Which I don't feed them because, I don't want them like staying there, but
that sounds horrible. I don't feed them.
I know that sounds horrible, but they technically belong to the neighbors.
You're not trying to steal them.
Exactly.
You're not feeding them to try to steal them.
Right. So they just sleep at my house and they eat elsewhere.
That works.
So anyway. Yeah.
And then last week we had talked because it was right after Ozzy had passed, and we talked about how Ozzy had passed, and then how Hulk Hogan since then has passed.
Yeah.
And then there was somebody before that, wasn't
Theo Huxtable, Malcolm Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show.
And then Scott was saying some second baseman or something.
Yeah, Chuck Mangione or something. Yeah. He passed away.
But now that you said it, it sounds more familiar. Maybe it took me twice here and get to think. I don't know.
Which I hate to say it, but I had never really heard of the guy until he passed away. But
Scott knew who he was. He's like, come on, and told me. I was like,
yeah. So anyways.
I don't know.
Rest in peace,
yes.
Ozzy, yes. Theo, Hulk, and Chuck.
Yes. Yeah. That's crazy.
I know.
So anyway, I'm not stitched a single thing I've been talking about. My light just went out.
Oh no. Well,
I can fix that. I had to pause
Can
the
we
video.
still see each other?
I can see you. But I can pause
right.
the video. Hang on.
We'll be back in 2 and 2. And we're back.
So, anything you've been watching? I know we.
Well, on Netflix, not too long ago, I binge watched the Amy Bradley is Missing docu-series.
Do you see a Monopoly needle minder right there?
Yeah.
It's got my needle on it.
There you go. Anyways, it's really good. I advise you to check it out.
Oh, yeah, we watched it.
Yeah.
Well, so funny. We watched, first of all, the, on Netflix, the Trainwreck documentaries.
Yes.
So they've got one about Astro World. They've got one about Woodstock. Not the initial
Woodstock 99.
Yes, Woodstock 99. Some Canadian mayor dude.
Yeah, Prime Minister. Okay. Canadian Prime Minister. That was apparently
I haven't watched that
a cocaine addict. I haven't watched that one either. But anyway.
And then they have the Poop Cruise, which we watched.
That was interesting.
About
and weird.
Cruise gone horribly
wrong.
And so we
sorry.
Basically the ship catches on fire. So
loses all power.
So they can't cook or flush their toilets because apparently their toilets run on power as well. And they're just
they started having to use the bathroom in the showers.
Or had bags.
But, they had bags to poop in.
But then people weren't using the bags. But then the toilet started to backflow?
Well, the showers were backflowing.
And then when they finally got pulled, it tilted. So all that...
Nasty conditions.
So I was already like, and this is why I will never go on a cruise.
I love cruises, by the way. Don't... I mean, there's a couple of, more than a couple. There's numerous examples of bad cruises, but for the most part, cruises are
in
fun.
The middle of the ocean with no escape, with thousands of people that you do not know. How is that fun?
There's rescue boats. I mean, there's like
that didn't work for the Poop Cruise. They didn't use them.
They didn't work for the Titanic either. But anyway, but I digress.
Again, you're stuck in over your head water for how long?
Okay, hush. I know about the over the head water stuff. Just stop.
So anyway,
so
then we start watching this Amy Bradley documentary, and right as we started, my husband goes, "I've always wanted to go on a cruise." And the next line was, "If you want to murder somebody, a cruise is a place to take them." I was like, "Well, thanks, honey." We watched the documentary, and my husband's like, I don't think I want to go on a cruise anymore. So we're going to talk spoilers probably about it. So if you haven't seen it, I guess don't watch, or if spoilers bother you,
stop this until you watch it and then come back.
Yeah, and then come back. So the story is that they go on this cruise. It's a mom, a dad, and 2 adult children, a brother and a sister. And in the middle of the cruise, they wake up one morning and they just can't find her.
Yeah.
They are going into port when they discover that she's missing. So it's not like she didn't make it back to the ship. Like, they saw her while they were out in the middle of the ocean.
Yes.
And then she was just gone. There was speculation that she jumped, that she fell in. I thought that they had alerts. I was under the understanding they had some kind of overboard alerts.
Well,
but was this before that? Because this happened in 99.
It may have been before that. Although, as a human being, I will say this. If somebody's missing on a cruise ship, let me know. Let everybody know about it so we can all help look for the person.
I don't care that I paid money for my vacation. Yes, if somebody's missing, I want to help.
It's a human being. Yes, I want to look for them.
And that was the big thing, is that when the family alerted the staff, they're like, well, we can't ruin everybody else's cruise.
Right, because they paid good money for this. We don't want to mess up their cruises. And it's like,
that's going to be traumatic for me to find out later that I was in there sipping a pina colada while a family's missing their family member. Like,
exactly.
That
yes.
The hell with that. I'm going to be helping you look.
Right.
I don't care.
And I will say, okay, the cruise director on that, complete ass. I'll just say that.
Yeah, like, dude.
Yeah, he was just.
They didn't even make an announcement.
No.
They didn't even page her to come back to, like,
the room.
Hey, where are you? For 24 hours? Or so many.
It was so many hours. I can't remember exactly.
Because they didn't want to wake up other visitors.
Other people, yeah.
Like, and I can almost see that because she was an adult. Maybe she didn't tell them where they were going. But, like, once they really, really, really start looking, like, I kind of see that because maybe, like, what if, let's say you and I went on a cruise and you ticked me off and I walked away from you to give you time. And now at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're going to be like, oh, I can't find her. Right. Can you page her overhead? And then, like, I kind of see that one.
Yeah.
But once they had kind of looked everywhere, like, I see them waiting until a more
but they didn't even really look everywhere until after everyone had gotten off the ship to go hang out on that island. Then, like, the cruise, the workers started looking. Yeah. So,
well, and even then, though, apparently, according to an interview that I've seen that you haven't seen, they say they looked everywhere. Apparently, they have proof that they did not.
Well, of course not.
So, there's now another interview. The brother has done another interview and has told some stuff that I don't say that Netflix left out. Because he said he was very pleased with the Netflix documentary. He made sure to throw that out there. But that there was some stuff that they just didn't include. That they didn't feel was significant enough. I feel like that's kind of significant. That I think really didn't look.
Pretty much anything is significant in that situation.
But so she's been missing since
1999. Yeah.
She was 23 when she went missing. She's been missing since night. I'm not stitching, I'm talking. Might as well do a podcast.
But anyway, yeah, it's just a sad situation.
It's a very, very sad situation. What is your theory? Do you think that she made it off the ship? Do you think she jumped? Do you think she was thrown off?
I kind of think that the yellow guy, not that he's yellow, but he's a guy, his nickname was Yellow. I think he had something to do with getting her off the ship and maybe into a trafficking type situation.
So there have been several sightings of her, like people that were not connected
at all.
Later on ran into her and they like would be concerned for her. Like they would see her and she asked for help, but then they didn't feel they had a way. Navy dude.
Yeah. Anyway.
There was a gentleman that was in an area that he wasn't supposed to be in while he was enlisted. And
he saw her and talked to her.
He saw her and talked to her.
And she pretty much asked for help, but because he was in an area where he wasn't supposed to be, he didn't say anything to anybody because he didn't want to get in trouble.
After he retired.
Right.
Like a year later.
Yeah. So anyway.
And then there was a couple that she reached out to, but how do you, in their situation, they didn't have.
Right.
It'd be like you and I being there. Yeah, I can go to the police, but if the police aren't doing anything, that's all you and I could do is go to the police. Right. And there's some speculation that the police aren't even involved.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then there was a gentleman that saw her. He saw her. Well, he doesn't. He ran into them. He ran into a woman, saw tattoos, and then many years later heard her story, was like, oh my gosh. But by then he didn't know about her. She didn't say her name. She didn't present that she needed help. He just happened to see a woman with two guys that looked kind of suspicious, but not enough that he was like, oh, I need to contact somebody. And then many years later, he was watching something, saw her, and was like, "Oh my gosh, that's that chick." I mean, it was enough that he remembered it, but not, But by then, he still called it in though. But it was just
not
so
only
many
that,
years
like
later.
he said yellow was the guy that he recognized that was with her.
And then also, did you know about did they mention the taxi cab driver on the documentary, or was that the brother interview that I saw? They talked about
that may have been I don't remember that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to watch this.
We're gonna watch it when we're done with the video. I'm gonna make you stay and stitch since I'm not stitching now. I think. Oh, and then somebody sent pictures.
Yes. In 2005, family. Or well, it was around 2005, maybe a little after. It was like 6 or 7 years after she disappeared. But there was some pictures from basically a prostitution website in Barbados or somewhere.
I think the way they said it properly was an escort service.
Well, excuse me, an escort service. I'm sorry. But anyway, it was pictures of this lady that when comparing the pictures of her to the pictures of Amy, I mean, it was...
And like they did scientific, like the FBI did facial recognition type measurements and all that kind of stuff. FBI admitted they have facial recognition.
Right. Now, is she still alive now? I don't know.
It's been a while since.
Yeah, I kind of tend to think maybe she's not now, but I think she probably was for a little while anyways. But yeah.
My fear is if she was now, the attention that this documentary is going to get.
Oh yeah,
will cause them to
hurt her
to prevent anything.
Yeah.
My question is, I get jurisdiction. I get that the FBI couldn't just go in and bust up said escort service in Barbados because we don't control them. Get it. But couldn't they have had like a private investigator go in and pretend like, hey, I'm wanting to book this service with this person, and
that's what
go from there. And then if it really was that person, then couldn't. How does that work? Can you?
I don't know, but I'm thinking definitely a private investigator could have been involved and, found out more than the FBI
verified
could.
That she was there. But now, could the FBI have done anything if they verified she was there? How does that work?
That I don't know. No, that's a tough one.
Maybe that's the issue. Maybe they were afraid if they verified her, they would risk her more.
I don't know enough about the legal system to, not comment on that.
Not the international.
At least, not the international stuff.
And that was one thing that the Netflix pointed out was like, when you on these cruises, like you're in the Wild West because there is no jurisdiction out in the middle of the ocean.
Try. That is true. Oh, speaking of that.
The captain is the end all be all, and it's all at their discretion. And I mean,
yeah. Did you see last week? And not to put down cruises yet again, but there was the Carnival Dream, where somebody apparently died on the cruise. And at first, okay, just give me a minute. But at first, it was like, the way they talked about it, it was kind of, suspicious. Like, I don't know, there was rumors that somebody had like won a lot of money in the casino and then suddenly they turn up dead. But anyway, the last thing I read, sorry, I'm trying not to get poked in the head. The last
was in this hand.
Anyways, the last thing I read about that was that apparently nothing crazy happened. The person just ended up dying. Basically, I guess natural causes or something. I don't know. Or maybe I don't know. I don't know how they...
I mean, they're not going to admit that it's whatever because they don't want to ruin everybody else's trip.
But they did do an alert when whoever found the person dead found them. Like they did do like an alert. I'm sorry. It's not funny. I'm not laughing I'm laughing at her. But, as opposed to the Amy situation where they didn't do an alert, they did an alert on this to, let people know. Well, I know, but I mean, they wanted people to stay away from the area and stay in their cabins or whatever.
Only where they could Okay, investigate. So that's better, but
So yeah, things have improved. But I mean, apparently there was no like wrongdoing by anybody. Anyways,
so they say. They also said there was no wrongdoing in this Amy Bradley case. They basically
she just doesn't want to go on a cruise.
I don't know.
But anyway.
Yeah, you definitely got to watch the brothers interview.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
We're gonna have to watch it tonight because it adds so much. And I don't want to do spoilers for you.
Yeah. Sorry. So, anyways. Okay. Another thing we should talk about is the whole Coldplay thing a little bit.
That's a little better, not a better story.
It's kind of a palate cleanser, I guess. I mean, not that it's that much better because it was still people doing
shady things,
terrible shady
just
things.
Hit the microphone. Sorry if that was loud.
But the Coldplay concert, anyways, where this man and woman got caught on the kiss cam and apparently were called out by Chris Martin.
Yes. Okay. So anyway, if I do like Coldplay. Apparently,
I love Coldplay.
People are now confessing that. I didn't realize that's something I had to confess to. I've always liked Coldplay.
I love Coldplay.
I haven't not. But
and it was all yellow. Sorry. Sorry.
That ties into the Amory.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that. Or sang that. Anyway.
So, where was I at? Okay.
Coldplay.
So, Chris Martin, the lead singer, apparently at the end of the show, they have their kiss cam and they will zoom in on random couples and they will sing about said random couples. I guess there were 30,000 people, so the CEO and his other felt that they were safe to hug up on each other in this sea of anonymity.
Yeah.
Can't say that word either. Not a sea anemone. The sea creature.
What?
The sea from Finding Nemo, where he gets stung by that little sea creature. I can't say that. Okay. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. I don't know if they're watching our video, but somebody knows what I'm talking about. I'll show you a clip later.
Okay.
So the camera zooms in on this couple, and like instead of just acting cool, and that was probably really loud. I keep forgetting that I have a microphone on. Acting cool and just kind of standing there, they're like quietly separating. They like both duck and cover, which of course brings more attention to them. And Chris Martin says either they're having an affair or they're really, really shy.
Yeah.
Well, it was the latter. And
it was the prior.
Yeah,
you said they're really. I thought the latter was what's later. Anyways, they were not really, really shy.
They weren't. And the lady that posted it, okay, so then it goes viral. Lady posts it, it goes viral. Dude apologizes, and it was a very crappy apology. First of all, when he apologized to his wife, his kids, and his company in the same sentence with a comma. With a comma.
He shouldn't have even worried about the company at all.
Yeah.
Just apologize to your wife.
And then talked about how that he didn't want it to represent the company, that the apology was more to the company than to his family. And then in the next sentence says how this was supposed to be a private moment of joy or something, or it was supposed to be a moment of joy, whatever, turns into a public whatever without his consent. Like, dude, really?
Yeah, but you're in a public place.
Don't get me even because an affair is an affair. It's not getting on my beliefs or whatever, but he was to date somebody like that is even bigger to me than just like a
one-time thing,
misjudgment type one thing. And not saying that I would even be okay with that.
No,
but to like systematically take this person to a concert and be hugged
Mhm.
up on him at a concert. That's like another level of
it's a
affair.
whole nother level.
And he completely kind of blamed Coldplay on, not blamed Coldplay.
Well, I
but
mean,
was
he
like,
kind of did.
that he hopes for future reference people don't use other people's whatever as. So like the lady that actually, I don't know for sure, but I read somewhere that the lady that posted the video had been in an interview, and she was like, she didn't think that they were really having an affair. She just thought she caught a funny moment on a jumbotron. Because how many videos have you seen where like the guy goes to kiss the girl and she like disses him?
Yeah.
Or like the ones I saw one time, it was hilarious. They kept going to this couple and like she was way out of this guy's league and they don't kiss. And like the narrators are like, dude, he's not even trying, whatever, kind of joking about how. So they go to another couple and they come back to that couple again and they're still giving this poor man a hard time for not kissing this girl. And then they go away again and they come back and he's finally got a sign and it says, she's my sister. And that's why they, and
exactly,
so like those kind of funny jumbotron things is what this woman supposedly thought she was sharing. She didn't still think that they were having an affair. She had no clue who they were. She just posted this funny moment at the Coldplay concert because Chris Martin always interacts. I say always like I know him, but I've seen a lot of clips of Coldplay where he's interacting with his fans. In one video, if you don't know Coldplay, he plays piano. It's soft rock. It's rock, but it's,
I guess, yeah.
But there's a few songs that it's just him and his piano. And he sits down to do the song where it's just him and his piano.
Yeah.
And this woman from the nosebleeds screams out a proposition twice, and it carries over the crowd, and he stops playing the piano and looks up in that general direction and goes, wouldn't we have to buy each other dinner first? Like that kind. So like he's known to he's had people come up on stage and sing and play, and so like that's just what they do. But the memes, oh my gosh.
Yeah, the memes were quite hilarious.
Like the Luke Bryan concert. He went to do he's like, okay guys, we're about to do the kiss cam. So if you are here with somebody that you shouldn't be, this is your warning.
Hide.
And then like the Phillies, did you see where the Phillies, the mascots, acted it out?
Yes, I did see that. That was funny.
And then I saw another meme later that said the last thing Ozzy Osbourne did for the music community was get Coldplay off my time.
Yeah, that was good.
I was like, ouch, that's not kosher.
Yeah. But anyways, on those people, like, basically, once the camera got on them, if they would have just played it cool and kept swaying back and forth, hugging or whatever, nobody ever would have known anything. It wouldn't have gone viral. Yeah.
It would have, I guarantee the woman would have had it in her concert memories, and they wouldn't have ducked, and it would have never gone viral, and everything would have been fine. It was the ducking and covering that caused the problem.
Yes, absolutely.
Because Coldplay wouldn't have put that up. I had never seen any. I've seen more of the jumbotron. Apparently, Messi was on one. Who is Messi? I know he's some kind of sports ball player. Oh, Messi.
I don't know.
And his wife was on there.
See, baseball, soccer,
basketball. I don't know. He's one of those sports balls guys. He was on there recently with his wife.
He's not on any team that I follow. So
somebody's probably screaming at
I'm sure they are.
Video now going.
Yeah.
Not only do I know the Finding Nemo reference, I know who Messi is. That's what the person's saying, not me.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, well, what else can we talk about?
Do we want
to? What's your? Okay, going back to Ozzy, what's your favorite Ozzy song?
I know Ozzy Osbourne music. I don't know him from his music as much as I know him from the reality show, The Osbournes.
Okay.
I know Crazy Train, and I know My Mom Coming Home.
Yeah.
Scott played a song recently that's actually talking about life and passing away and how you got to focus on the moment instead of because these years are passing by and that kind of thing. He's probably mad at me now because I read the lyrics instead of listening to the whole song. And
Well, I mean, I wasn't a huge Ozzy fan, but I mean, I like a lot of his songs. I mean, I didn't not like him, but it's just not something I normally listen to. But from back in the 90s, back in the day, him and Lita Ford did a song. And she's laughing because I made her listen to it and she thought it was kind of stupid or corny or whatever.
No, I'm laughing because Scott was sitting there and he's like, oh, that sounds like Sebastian
Bach, yeah. Lita Ford. But anyways, I can never remember the name of the song, but I love it so much and I sing it every time it's on.
What's the song about? I don't remember what the name of it is.
Oh,
see, told you.
Something. If I close my eyes forever. I'm sorry. If I close my eyes forever. Anyways, I think that's the song.
You to help me remember, and you don't hit me when you do remember.
But it's a duet between Ozzy and Lita Ford, who Lita Ford happened to be in The Runaways with Joan Jett back in the day. But anyways, it's a great song. I advise you to go listen to it.
I can't tell you the name of the other song. I'll message Scott later and ask him. That way you can listen to it because you'll probably like it. He's actually singing. It's not as rock music as it was before.
What else do we need to talk about?
I mean,
I've got on a new shirt that a friend of mine named Jennifer got me when she went to Boston. Wicked smart. I'm wicked smart.
You're wicked something.
I'm wicked something for sure, yeah.
But is that the one that the pug not drug?
Yes.
So I had cross-stitched a thing for a coworker, and I didn't finish it before they left the job. But it said he had sewn me a little bag for my accoutrement, my stitching stuff, and he was learning to sew. So what?
Big word.
You're wicked smart, so you should know it.
I know, but I'm just surprised that you said that.
Oh, wow, thanks.
I mean, I'm not saying you're not wicked smart. You're wicked smart, too. But anyway, I'm sorry.
No, we are just drinking water, I promise. Now you made me lose my train of thought. Oh, so then he had pugs, and I did a cross stitch that said pugs not drugs.
Pugs not drugs.
Pugs not pugs. Pugs not drugs. And then he left, and I couldn't find him anymore, so it was framed in here and kind of stuck back in the corner because I don't have pugs.
Yeah.
But then I didn't want to just throw it away, because I did stitch it, and Scott did frame it. So she comes in and she's like, oh, I should stitch that for my coworker that has pugs. And I was like...
Well, she has a pug. One.
And I was like...
Named Blue.
I was like, well, why don't you just have that one? So she gave it to her. I told her at first I gave her permission to tell her that she stitched it just to see what the lady would say. And then she confessed that I had stitched it. And
she was very impressed that I had done it, which, is a good thing to be impressed that I've done anything. Because I'm not good at this. But
that is kind of a big piece. I guess it would be shocking that you had done it that quickly.
Yeah.
But not big. It's just a lot. It's a pug, and there's a lot of filler stitch.
It's very cute.
But then she sent a picture of her pug and the cross stitch.
With the
Do you think she would care if I share it?
No.
So I'll share it here.
Yeah.
So the camera cut off. I have no clue where it cut off.
Yeah, we don't know.
Just in case, I know that we were talking about finishing the pug piece and how your coworker had sent
a picture.
The picture. So if that got cut off, I will insert the picture again somewhere. Yeah. We'll figure that out. We'll do some creative editing.
Yes.
But anyway, I thought Scott had messaged me to tell me the name of that song, but it's not. It's somebody asking about my son's schedule. He starts 8th grade.
My son will be a senior.
We had open house tonight and had to go meet his teachers, and he's got some high school classes, even though he's in 8th grade.
He's in 8th grade?
It just said that. Like, literally just said that. Yeah,
Okay.
he's in 8th grade.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking, I don't know. How old is he?
He's 13. He'll be 14 in December.
Okay, because I think I told somebody recently that he was like 11 or 12.
No, he'll be 14.
Sorry.
Don't let him know that.
I don't know my own cousin. But anyways.
But it's kind of neat though, because 2 of his favorite teachers from 6th grade were they've been moving schools and moving grades, but they are now back up at the school he's at, and he's got his 2 favorite teachers from a previous school in this year, so he's really excited. He's joining band too.
Cool.
This year. We had mentioned it to the band director, and then we walked up to the band director like, hey, he's like, hey, you're going to do band, right? Like, he remembered from all the summer from one conversation wanting to get Connor in. Because Connor already plays piano, and he's wanting to put him in percussion to where he can play the xylophone.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have a synth player that plays piano for the marching band, and he graduates this year, and they need another piano player for next year. So I think he's going to try to get Connor to play in the pit part of marching band.
Awesome.
So
that's cool.
I don't know. Connor says he doesn't want to do marching band, but I think if he gets in and enjoys he may change his mind.
Yeah.
Got my hair cut.
I see that. It looks really cute. About
6 inches cut off.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot lighter.
It's very, very curly.
It is very, very curly.
Yeah.
Back onto the true crime. You know, the 2 trials. There was the Brian Koberger.
Yes.
He pled guilty, so there won't be a trial. And then I can only think of the victim's name. Madeline Soto was his name.
It really doesn't matter what his name is because he's a piece of crap.
That's why I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Her perpetrator pled no contest to murder and guilty to the other assault. More than assault, but we'll call it assault because it's a delicate subject. He pled guilty to those and had a horrible... Did you hear his statement?
No.
Oh, yeah. We're watching that later. I will not share it on here because it's so bad.
Oh, but back to the other guy.
Koberger?
Yeah, Koberger.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear the statement that one of the victim's sisters made?
See, I have not watched those. We have a lot to watch together.
And you need to watch that too. I won't give it away here, but yeah, watch the victim statements or the family statements.
For the sentencing.
Yes, for the sentencing, because one girl, she really, I liked her speech. It was great.
The mother of Madeline Soto was not at dude's guilty plea and didn't make a victim impact statement. But we won't discuss that one on here. Yeah. No child crimes. Makes me too angry.
Yes. Very much so.
I guess that's everything. How many stitches did you get in?
Not that many. I don't know. Well, I went from like here to here.
Show them.
I don't know. Okay, can you see it? I went from like there to there, I think.
I put in a whole... Well, hang on.
I did 20 stitches because snitches get stitches. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why I said that. I'm stupid. Anyways.
You're not stupid.
Ignore me.
You're wicked smart.
I'm wicked smart. Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, you're...
Well, I want to be able to say I did a whole something.
You're like the kid at school that goes, see, on his little Scantron thing.
See. I did a whole star. Right there. One little star. Cinnamon stars. That's a whole, what? 20 stitches.
I think I did 20 stitches. I did say 20.
That's Lee Grace. Okay. So I guess that's it.
Yep.
I hope we didn't bore you. We're trying, I think we're both getting a little more relaxed doing the video. Definitely have some bloopers. So check out that at the end. And again, on the 13th, we will definitely be doing a video on the 13th.
Yes.
I don't know if we'll do one next week or not.
And I have a Facebook.
Oh, yes.
Sunshine Stitch. I think we mentioned that on the last video. But anyways, if not, you can... I don't have that many friends on there just yet.
She has no friends.
I've got no friends.
But I love you.
Yes.
But I'll link her Facebook below as well as mine. And we will start I don't know if we'll do a video next week. I don't have any reason not to, other than it's the first week of school. We will definitely do a video on the 13th. How about that?
For
we
sure.
may do one next week.
We may do another one before then.
But we'll definitely do one on the 13th where we start our Nightmare Before Christmas SAL. And again, you guys are welcome to join along if you want.
Please do.
As always, take care and happy stitching.
Roll Tide.
I don't know when it turned off. I'll have to
I
figure
have
out
no
when it
idea.
turned off. It doesn't matter.
Do
We're
we need-
rumbling. Really loud just then.
Hello, my precious.
I don't have a drink. Shit.
Do we need to pause the recording?
Yeah. Press the red button.
I don't know where the red button is. Oh, wait.
On the left. I don't know where to look now because I can't see if
Well,
I'm
we're
on
supposed to
camera.
look right here, right?
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Testes.
Testes.
Testing. Test. Oh, wait.
Hello.
You probably get. Stop. Hey guys. Stitching 3. I'm sorry. Megan here. We're just gonna go with it because if we try not to laugh, it's not gonna work.